Okay, so looking at Bitcoin, um, had a successful long and then short this morning. So both for about $500 positions. Very good success here. Let's talk about the rest of the setup. Basically, you're looking for a another long, I would say, towards the end of the day. So really, when you look at the larger time frames, like the 1 hour, this is kind of a bearish cross, really. I kind of expect this to come down. Let's see if we have any other insights. Some upper pressure on the 2 hour, bullish on the 3 hour. Yeah, that's bullish pressure on the 4 hour. So a little bit of mixed messages here as you get into larger time frames. Generally, if you're swing trading, it's not a bad time to long. So if you're in it for the long haul, can take some downside. I mean, potentially, like your upside potential is much higher than your downside at this point. So, we could, worst case scenario, come down here, depending on like what next week's news is. So that's on the weekly frame. Daily, again, we have yet to see. So the RSI is looking better. Very limited downside. High 40s maybe for the large time frames, depending on where we turn around, where this peaks, and then where this volume starts to reduce. So looking for that on the daily swing trade. And this really, I mean, this is a pretty low MACD cross relatively. I mean, it really could go lower. Like we saw this type of move previously where it was coming up and crossing just like it is now, and then recrossed and went super bearish. Similar right up here. So while the trend, I mean, the short-term trend is down, but there's much more pressure to the upside than there is to the downside. Um, that being said, I am looking for a daily long setup. Again, probably towards the end of the day, I want to let the 30-minute and then 1 hour play out. I think the most obvious indicator right now for momentum of the market just for the day is the 30-minute. So with this trend and this bearish cross above the trend line, um, again, I expect this to come in, recross, and then we're going to have some bullish momentum. RSI come down and touch bullish momentum. 1 hour, again, I want to see what this does. It's really at a indecision point and no trade zone. This could turn bullish because it is below the trend line on the 1 hour. And that's the longs I'm looking for throughout the day. More likely to go down than up in the super short term, like immediately for the rest of the day. Again, towards the end of the day, into the night, I expect a long opportunity. And then for the macro picture for like the swing traders out there, yeah, I expect some more bearish momentum. So hopefully that helps, and hopefully that gives you some insight. Happy trading.